We're going to follow Luis Rodriguez's channel, Paint with Luis, when he does a window painting. We're going to need some tape. This is artist tape, but you can use masking tape. And we're going to follow what he did. So let's do the window. Okay, so here, this is one frame of the window. The second part of the window. Making sure it's straight. See here? Okay, you can do landscape or you can do portrait. I'm going to do landscape for the purpose of the video on YouTube. Okay. If you want to measure it to make sure you get the middle, that's fine. If not, it's okay too. I didn't. I just eyeballed it, so it doesn't really matter. We're going to be using primary colors with this, which is the red, green, blue, yellow, and we're going to take it from there. So let me set up my palette. As you can see, nothing here except for my wet sponge. Okay, we're going to be following Luis F. Rodriguez on Paint with Luis. We're going to do a basic painting window, which means it's going to look like you're looking through a window and looking at the landscape. You can do the portrait or the landscape. I'm going to go with the landscape for the video purposes on YouTube. We're going to do a sky and a little bit of landscape, and the focus is the window itself. You can do any background that you like. So let's just get started with basic. Here's some of the colors that I'll be using just to get started. So we're going to start with the blue, mix in, and we're going to, here we go. Let's see, let me put my palette down so that I can hold. Give it a little bit of red just to give it a purple tint. Okay. also going to do a little bit of the landscape on the bottom. They look like there are mountains back there. I'm tapping, make it look like trees in the distance. Come back and do some dark here to give some perspective. For now, I'm just gonna make sure I get all the corners of this window. Okay. And now I'm gonna clean my brush and go back to the sky. Okay, before we add some yellow to the sky, we're gonna have to wait until the blue dries, because if you mix the blue with the yellow, it's gonna turn green, and we don't want green in the sky. So we're gonna wait. I would say at least 5 minutes, unless you put a blow dryer or fan right next to it, and it'll dry a lot quicker. And we'll be using some darks in the trees, in the trunk of the trees, the far away, so that you can see the distance, and some highlights in the foreground. And then I think we'll be done. This is a quick and easy painting, just to give you an idea of what Louis is referring to when he's showing you how to paint a painting through a window. Or if you're looking at this, you can tell that you're looking through a window and seeing the landscape. So let's see, so far so good. And I recommend you look at his video so that you can see how he's doing it, so you can follow him, you can follow me, you can follow the two of us, or whichever you prefer. Totally up to you. I will watch both. Okay, I think that's dry enough. I think so. So we're going to add some yellow. We're going to add some yellow, and we're going to use a little bit of the red, just to add some here. Okay. If you pick up too much, you can always clean it off in your brush. If you picked up too much, you can always wipe your brush with the cloth. Here we go. We want to make sure that we have some of this pretty yellow in here between the trees. And now we're going to add a bit, we're going to add a little bit of the red. See? Hardly any. Just to throw it in there. Blend it in. Blend it in. Put a little bit of the yellow, a little bit of the white. There you go. Scrub it. Scrub, scrub. Scrub, scrub. And you can do the excess if you like as well. Just make sure you cover from one end to the other. We're going to go back and do some of those trees. pick up some of the green and blue just to kind of darken them. We're gonna make sure we leave some of the lights in there. Make them a little taller, don't make them all the same size. A little bit bigger than the others. There you go. Just a hint. Okay, we're gonna add a tab, just a tab. And when I say a tab, that's what I mean, a tab, because we want to mix it in there and we want to create some darkness here. Okay, I'm putting my palette down so I can hold it. I'm painting on a 9x12 canvas panel. Changing to this brush. It's an angle brush. I just want to get more of a fine line here. Nothing too detailed. Just to kind of give it the, there you go. And kind of blend it in. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to add some highlights. So I'm going to pick up yellow, and I'm not pressing on the brush. I'm just very gently placing it down. I'm not pressing at all, and we just want to get some of those highlights in there into the grass. And then I'm going to go back to this one because I want some fine lines over here. So the sun hits here, sun hit here, and I'm flipped. There you go. You can highlight it as much as you want to. Depends how you like it. If you like it light, give it some more highlights. If you want to keep it dark, don't put in so much light highlights. Okay. For basic painting, I think I'm done. Let's consider this done. Now let's just remove the tapes and see what we have. There we go. We have a window painting. If you were to place this on a wall, at first sight, you'll think it's a little window looking outside, but you can make that into any size you like. This one is a 9x12, like I said before, but if you like it, you can make any size you like, depending on the wall you're going to be putting it on. And remember, you can do the portrait. This is the landscape version. Well, I hope you liked it, and I hope you learned from the two of us. Thank you for watching. Till next time.